All right, sorry friends, the video cut off in the middle of this last page, and this is twice that it's done it now. So I'm not going to start over, but I'm going to pick up where we left off. Jerry was explaining how Luke was stealing the apple. So I'm going to pick back up there. Yes, Jerry added, in the mornings, Luke works alone in his room, and that's when he takes the opportunity to press one of your diamonds into his green apple. Then he opens the window and tosses the apple onto the roof. The apple rolls across the roof and into the gutter, where it then falls down the drain pipe and onto the sidewalk below. As soon as that's taken care of, Luke puts on his tracksuit and goes for his daily jog. Mr. Carrot looked at the two sleuths with his mouth wide open. Maya said just in front of the drain pipe, Luke, your healthy, apple-eating jogger, stops and pretends to tie his shoes. That's when he picks up the diamond-stuffed apple and runs to the post office to lock it in a safe deposit box. So here they have a picture of the building. That's for the jewelry store. And we know it's 3 stories. And that's where his office is. And he throws it out the window. And it rolls down the gutter and down this gutter and onto the street. And that's where he stops to tie his shoes. And then off he continues and goes running. We think there will be 7 or not so green apples in the safe deposit box, and you'll find the key in Luke Smith's tracksuit, concluded Maya. By golly, you've solved the case, cheered Muhammad Carrot as he jumped up in the air with joy. And after he calmed down, he went into his safe and took out a thick stack of dollar bills. So there's, he's all excited. And he still doesn't have shoes on. I'm not sure where his shoes are. Here you are, he said happily. I'm very pleased with the whodunit detective agency. But now you must excuse me. Luke Smith and I are going to take a little walk to the post office together. Jerry and Maya walked out of the office. Vivian Leander was standing outside. She had been listening at the door, as usual. Oh, I was just, she said, blushing. Jerry and Maya looked at each other and tried to hide their smiles. On the bus ride home, Maya suggested that they buy a computer with the money they had just earned from Mr. Carrot. But Jerry wasn't listening. He was looking out the window and scratching his nose. Now I understand, he said finally, and he laughed. Danny Braveheart was talking about gambling on horses when he said you only need 1 horsepower if you choose the right one. Exactly, exclaimed Maya. He was thinking about winning a horse race as usual. A good detective leaves no questions unanswered, she said, and she smiled admiringly at Jerry. The next day, the church caretaker, Roland Sussman, and everyone else in the little town read something very exciting in the newspaper. The Whodunit Agency solves yet another case. The young detectives of the Whodunit Detective Agency, Maya and Jerry, have successfully solved a difficult case. Through clever investigative work, they have linked one of Muhammad Carrot's jewelry store employees to a crime. 29-year-old Luke Smith has confessed to police that he had stolen 7 diamonds, each worth thousands of dollars. Mysteriously, Jerry has told the paper that he and Maya have 3 S's to thank for helping them solve the case. Now, a long prison sentence awaits Luke Smith, and there will be certainly many more assignments to come for Jerry and Maya's newly opened but already successful detective agency. So there's that picture, and this is the picture of the newspaper article. And that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm wondering, do you like this one better, or do you like the A to Z mystery better? I think I kind of like the A to Z mystery one better, but this was still a good one. All right. I hope you enjoyed it.